Are you excited about it? Are you ready to rock and roll? That's awesome. Well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the two important qualities to success. Oops. Um, for those that don't know me, my name is Javier Treras. I'm on a mission to help to 100,000 people to become financially independent. And I'm the author of Unwavering Success Book, insights from experts on how to rise one more time than we fall. Well, let's talk about these two qualities, these very important qualities that sometimes we don't understand. Sometimes we just take it for granted. And if we really kind of dial in these two, we're definitely going to start seeing something different in our lives. And we probably need to we're going to start understanding the process to be successful in anything you do in life. So the first one is to be patient. You need to have patience to be successful in life. And I don't know about you, but I was the type of person that always want to have instant gratification. That's what we call, right? I want to see results right away. I want to see results tomorrow. For yesterday was too late for me, right? But I was creating frustration because I was so impatient. I want to achieve everything right away that I was dropping everything. I was quitting everything too soon. So that's why it's very, very important for you to understand that having patience is very critical. It's one of the most important things, if not the first one. Because when you are patient, you start creating more good habits for a long term. Now, let's understand what's patience. Patience is learning to handle the passing of time. Simple as that. Learning to handle the passing of time. And the first thing we need to understand is it takes time to build a business. You know, it takes time to change a habit. Takes time to do something new, to try something new. It takes time to work in something to be building. It takes time to build a team. It takes time to build a home. It takes time, guys. Nothing happens overnight. Absolutely nothing. The easier the things come, the easier the things go. So it's very important to understand that patience is so critical. And one of the things that we always have the tendency is to do not be patient with ourselves. And it's a lot easier to point our fingers and blame somebody else and start to looking at yourself, say, okay, the reason why I'm not getting these results, the reason why I'm not getting these is because we're not patient to ourselves. So let me know if you relate to me or you're one of the person that used to be or I am still working on that has issues with patience. That's probably one of the challenges that the biggest challenge that you have. If you want the person to have the biggest challenge with patience, drop one. I love to interact with people. And please, if you're watching live, just put live. If you're watching replay, hashtag replay, and put a comment on the box because I personally go back and look every single comment because I just love to interact with people. So patience is the key. And what is the number two? If we know the patient is the one important quality, number two is persistency. You have to be persistency. And believe it or not, if you are persistent, will help you to manage patience. The more persistent you are, the more you build patience you're going to build. And the key in this is keep doing it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just be persistent in what you do. Because impatience will destroy persistency. Impatience will destroy persistency. So if we understand and we know that persistency will help us with our patience, that's one of the first things we need to do. Number one, we need to understand that it takes time. Whatever you want to do in life, in your business, in your job, in your relationship, and whatever you do, it takes time. But what is really going to help us to have that patience and understand it takes time is persistence. That we need to continue to do whatever we're doing, very persistent. And when it comes to these two, we also need to understand that the only person who will draw the line between success and failure is you. Nobody else. Nobody else. The only person who will draw the line between success and failure is yourself. So we need to work on that patience. We need to work on that persistency. Now, a lot of people will tell me, hey, it's a lot of easier to say than actually doing it. And you are absolutely right. It's not easy. Anything is not easy is easy. Whatever you work hard and you accomplish, you wanna feel more proud of. But is that you have to make a decision to work in these two areas. But there's one thing that's gonna help us to manage persistency and patience, and that is to always have an ambition. If you have an ambition on what you do, if you really put your heart into that, if you really want to achieve and you have the ambition to do the right thing, to accomplish that goal, to achieve that promotion, to build that relationship, you have that ambition, it's going to help you to manage persistency. And when you manage persistency by default, it's going to help you to manage patience. So if you do those, you have those three. Number one, ambition. You have a very good ambition. You have to be ambitious on what you do. Really dial in why you want to do that, so you become an ambitious on what you're going to do. That's going to help you to have persistency, and by default, it's going to help you to have patience on any project that you start in life. And the only person who controls that is going to be you once again, nobody else. This doesn't. We don't need to rely on the government and our neighbor and our boss and our wife and our kids and our neighborhood and our club. No, it's up to you. You are the one to control these. You are the one that you can manage all the situations. Right? Everything starts here one more time. And you probably, if you haven't, you haven't heard, you're gonna hear me talk a lot about your mindset. When you connect those two, you start having those items. You still having those qualities that would definitely help you to get what you want to get. Now, one of the most important things that having ambition, and that we definitely we need to have it very clear. And these I learned from Jim Rohn, which is one of my mentors. That unfortunately he passed away, but always when I learn something from Jim Rohn, or anyone, I love to share with you. Is the ambitions? I'm gonna read it to you. Ambitions knows that the longer the achievement is incoming. Sorry, ambition knows that the longer the achievement is incoming, the more value it is. So ambition knows that. We need to understand that the longer it takes to achieve whatever you want to achieve, the more value we want to give to that. It takes you a year to save for that car that you want to buy, and you work super hard, and it caused you, I don't know, you were crying, you have very tough situations to achieve that the money to buy the car. You're gonna give more money. Whatever it costs you the most, and you suffer, and you finally overcome all those obstacles and challenges, you're gonna give it more value. And ambitious understand that. Ambitious completely understand that. I'm going to read it one more time because when I read this, it really kind of changed my mindset about that. Ambitious knows that the longer the achievement is incoming, the more value it is. So if you agree with that, drop a thumbs up. If you believe that ambition is what really going to help you to manage persistency and patience, drop one on the chat. Let me know, because these are the two very important qualities that we need to understand. So just to do a quick recap of this live video, just to finish up. The two most important qualities to success are number one, patience, number two, persistency. And having ambition is going to help you to control both, to control persistency. And when you control persistency or you manage persistence better, you continue to keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it. It's going to help you to have patience and to achieve your goals. So, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the six aspects of patience. So, tag someone that in the comments that you may want to share this with somebody, or tag someone that you think that they need to hear this. Share this video. You see some value, and as I always say, I love to share all my experience with you guys. I love to share my knowledge, and I love to share what I learned. I'm not a guru here, and I'm not trying to be the number one guru. I just want to share my experience because I'm in a mission to help 100,000 people to create a positive impact in their lives. Thank you for watching, guys. See you at the top.